What is going on, everybody? Today is April 2nd. On Thursday, it's going to be a short week for the markets, but I want to do a trade recap on what we saw today. Today, we saw unbelievable QQQ long that we caught. So I want to recap what I did, the mistakes I made in the beginning with Hood. It wasn't so much of a mistake, it was more just didn't work out, and then how I regrouped, how I was saying in the live chat that I had today. As long as we stop out, make the loss small, and come back and find the next best trade, we'll make up for any sort of losses that we made in the beginning. Okay, so we don't want to be flustered and let our losers run and create some big problem, create a big loss. What we want to do is take that loss quick and regroup, and then we'll catch the next best trade. And that's exactly what I did here. So I'm going to go over the loser first and what happened and what my thought process was. Okay, today we gapped down big time in the markets. We had some geopolitical news, some things going on with Iran and Hormuz. Okay, so we had a big gap down in the morning, and then I chose the weakest stock of the morning, which was Hood. We closed well below our previous day low zone, which is this yellow line right here. We gapped down, and then we had our pre-market low right here. And what we did is we closed really, really strong below our pre-market low. We had a nice inverted hammer right here, so showing us again sellers are present. We had a nice small green inverted hammer that was green right here, retesting pre-market low again, so a nice controlled retest. And we really liked it. Like on the 2-minute, it looked like it was starting to reject on the 13 EMA and the pre-market low. So I took it. Small risk. That's the whole point. Small risk. Okay. I risk about, 25 cents on this. Okay. It didn't work. It stopped me out. I gave it till about VWAP. It ripped. Now, what happens if I don't stop out? If I don't stop out, I'm getting my face ripped off and I'm blowing my account and I'm down thousands of dollars. Okay. What I did is I took my L like a man. I stopped out right here. And then I moved on to the next trade. Okay, so what I did was I regrouped, and I'm looking at the market. What's the market context? The market context is we are not going lower. Okay, so I'm looking at the QQQ, and we're in between our pre-market high and pre-market low range. What I want to see is a break and a close on one of these levels, and that's exactly what we did. Okay, what we did was we closed above pre-market high, strong 15-minute candle. So once that confirmed to me that it's a long, I switched to a 2-minute because that's what I use to enter my trades. Okay. Now I could have and I wanted to enter right here, but there wasn't much displacement. You can see we had a small closure, and right away we retested it, but kind of below. I didn't like that. Okay. It just wasn't enough strength for me to get confident on this long. So I waited a little bit, which was the right call. I waited for some more displacement. Something happened here. I think it was news or something, but we came right back down. And once we kind of chilled out for like 2 to 4 minutes, I got in right here on this candle. Okay, this was all live this morning. I went live and I traded it, showed my P&L this morning, and I traded it live with a live stream. Okay, so I entered right here. And then we saw a little bit of a push. I wanted to get around this area for some trims. I got in on 4 contracts on futures on this, okay? But I said from the beginning, I want to add to this position if we retest the 13 EMA and we show some sort of price action to give me confidence to add, okay? That's exactly what happened. We came up, and then we had a slow, nice, controlled retest to that 13 EMA, okay? The first retest of our EMA is always the strongest, always. So that's the first dip that I look at. Okay, I didn't really like too much these candles, but again, we weren't closing below our EMA, and nothing was telling me that I shouldn't be adding to this position, but also nothing was telling me that I should be stopping out. Okay, so I saw this first real reaction at the 13. That was our first real indicator that we're trying to hold, but I needed to see a little bit more to give me confidence to add. Okay, so the next candle, this guy right here at 10:32, 7:32 my time, started coming down a bit and an immediate reclaim. And then I wanted to see that nice curl flip. Okay, when we saw that nice curl flip with strength, I added 4 more contracts, total of 8 contracts. And I started scaling out to new highs, and then I trailed this last one with a runner, and I got about 3.5 R on my trade. So that was an absolutely gorgeous trade. What I'll do is I'll show you guys my P&L. That was just an incredible trade. I made almost 1,400 on my futures account. pull it up here, live login, and then I hit a 1332 on the realized P&L, $1,332 on that. That was my best trade of the week. This is my second live of the week. This is my second live ever. I just started this YouTube channel. I'm trying to, post some educational content. I've been trading for almost 3 years now, and I'm finally at the stage of my trading journey where I think I can provide some value to the YouTube community and to anybody looking to potentially get into trading. All right, so that's why I'm making these videos, and that's why I'm going live and I'm trading, and I plan to go live and trade for the foreseeable future because I love doing this. It's fun for me, and if I can get similar like-minded people to join the YouTube lives and we can chop it up live, that'd be fun for me. So that's what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna call it here, guys. I just wanted to show you guys what I did today. I'm super happy with the day. I'm super happy that we ended 2 green days in a row on both of my lives and both of my recap videos. So I'm pumped, and I'm really hoping that you guys can catch me on these lives. I'm on every single day on market open between 9:30 and 9:45 Eastern. Just usually wait about 15 minutes for the candles to settle, then I'll go live, and I'll chop it up live with you guys. All right, so hopefully we'll see you guys, and thank you for watching this if you do. Peace. Have a great weekend.